The pool heater is on, the pool is at 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's time.
Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
Hey up YouTube, it's Theme Park Bazaar and
Mrs. Bazaar.
welcome to another pool vlog update. Well, let's start off by saying it's not raining.
Yeah, there's blue sky.
It's not raining. Blue skies and sunshine, but it's very cold.
Extremely cold.
I'll put the temperatures up here. At the moment it feels like, and this is about an hour ago, 8 degrees centigrade out here for you Brits, and I think it's only getting up to like 14 today.
Yeah.
So it's very cold, so that's one reason we're not going in the pool. And what's the other reason we're not going in the pool, Max?
It's not balanced properly.
Yeah, so the only thing that's been disappointing about this company is their aftercare for when we've had it for the last month, because they've turned up to clean it, but...
Well, clean it, they mean like going quickly around the edge and brushing it.
Yeah, and not really balancing it. Anyway, where we're at now is, what did you do, Maxine, this week when I was away?
Well, I went to the local pool store, just not far from us, and I got them to test it.
You take a sample of your water, don't you?
Yeah, you just take a sample of your water. You're supposed to do it once every 2 or 3 weeks anyway.
Yep.
And then, because I knew it wasn't balanced, because I could test it anyway. And they said we need to add the salt, which is obvious because
there's no salt in
no salt in it. So there was no chlorine in it.
Yep.
Because there's no salt in it, and it just needs a bit of acid. They've got like
acid.
Yeah, that just goes on and balances it a little bit more.
So that's what that bottle of acid is in the garage.
Yes, yes, we need to.
I was worried that you were using it for me. Get rid of dissolve the bones afterwards. But yeah, so we got those. So stay in that vlog. We will do this by the end of this vlog. We will keep this going until we're actually in the pool. You'll be able to see it with the lights on and see us in there. But we have to. We'll go through that process there. I'd say if you've not owned a pool before, you might want to hire somebody. As we said in an earlier vlog, they gave us a price for hiring somebody, but we owned the pool for 15 years up in Virginia, so we feel confident we can handle it.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
If I get fed up,
we have that as a backup plan.
Yeah.
When it's the middle of summer and it's 100 degrees out.
Yeah.
But show me what other things you bought this week while I was away. Well, I think you saw these beds arrived in the last vlog, didn't they?
Yeah,
we filmed that. So what else have you got this week while I've been away?
I ordered 2 more pool filters.
They're not cheap, are they?
No, they were $90 each.
Yeah, they go into that big grey thing out there. So the goal is you take one out and you clean the other.
Yeah.
Well, they put a fresh one in. Yeah. And then you got to back up, because I think they'll last about 6 months.
Yeah, roughly.
About 6 months.
It depends on how. I think they'll last maybe a bit longer because it's not as dirty, this pool.
Yeah, the ones in Virginia used to get all the leaves in and everything, didn't they?
Yeah. But I mean, they're like nearly as tall as me. They are massive.
If I just can I pop my finger in that poppet?
Yeah.
So this will give you some idea how tall these things are.
They are huge.
They are huge and heavy.
Yeah.
So we'll probably keep those in the garage.
Yeah.
Undercover until they're needed. Yeah. What else did you get?
I got a small vacuum, like battery vacuum. Well, it's rechargeable. You just recharge it, and this goes on top.
Okay.
Like this.
Like a vacuum, it's a bag, like you'd have a bag in a vacuum.
And then they come with the pole.
Oh, this pole comes with it, yeah.
The pole came with it, but it does actually fit on my big pole, so you can get down to the deep end. Yeah. Because this pole's not deep enough to go to the deep end. But I really only got it to go in the spa. Yeah. Because obviously the big one is
cleaner
won't go in there or up the stairs. Yeah. So.
And you tried that while I was away, have you?
Yeah, I tried that yesterday, and it worked pretty good. Yeah. Quite impressed. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
Rechargeable.
Yeah.
And then the big box will open together. This is your pool cleaner.
This is my big robot.
And this is the same one we had in Virginia. But you say it's cheaper now, is it?
Yeah, it's like $50 cheaper than I bought it 15 years ago.
Let's have a look at that. Oh, we get the hose as well. Yeah. Hose. Robbie.
It's Robbie. Robbie 2.
Robbie 2, should call him, shouldn't we?
Yeah, these.
So basically this goes in the bottom of the pool, and you have a hose here that goes onto that skimmer basket. Yeah. Which is this hose. Yep. And then it just wanders around and cleans.
Does his thing.
But you had to hunt, didn't you? Because some of these robots things would only do flat pools, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well the ones that weren't tied to the pump.
Oh, the free roaming ones.
The free roaming ones, the battery ones, that sounded really, really good on paper. When you looked into it, they couldn't do the incline. They didn't have enough power to come back up the incline. So
yeah,
that's why we had to pay a bit more.
Because this uses like the water power, doesn't it?
Yeah,
to,
you turn the. I'm guessing we'll have to fiddle with it.
Yeah.
And see which is best and turn this, because I think you'll have to turn the spar off.
Yeah.
For it all to come through the pool, so you'll get more
suction. Yeah, to get it to move around. So this one in, and I think so. We'll put these in that black box once we sort out where it's going to go.
Yeah.
So those are your acquisitions this week. And these poles, I think we've mentioned in the other vlog, these poles in this black box are probably going to go down here, down the side of the house. Once we've got the fencing, which will go past that second window. I think Crazy Scottish Neighbour's coming this afternoon. The grass is looking very green now.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of rain.
Yeah, Crazy Scottish Neighbour's coming to update me on that. So the only thing Crazy Scottish Neighbour wanted to know is, do we want the Taj Mahal post tops like next door, or flat ones? And you went with flat ones, didn't you, Max? Yeah. Flat ones. Yep. So he's coming around this afternoon. So what do we have to do now? We got to put
we'll put the sand. So I'll get it right. We have to put the salt in and give it a good scrub to get it mixing in. And
that is where you've got to put it in?
I think he just said put it in the shallow end and brush it towards the deep end.
And it's how many bags? 5. 5 bags of salt.
I need 200 pounds of salt put in.
So what that is, remember, this uses an electrolysis process. So we put salt in. There's a catalytic converter, I don't know what you call it, converter, out in the pipework that turns it into chlorine. So that's what chlorinates the pool instead of putting chlorine blocks in. And then you've got the little tabs to check the chlorine levels.
Yeah.
So I need to get on with putting 5 bags of salt in here.
Across there.
Do you want to do the first 4? And I'll do the last one?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then. That's a deal to me. Right, let's get them in there to start with. This stuff, I guess... Are you going to put this inside the box thing, or are you just going to leave it out for now?
I don't know yet, because this is quite full already. So,
it's got the hose in here, hasn't it, for the
other hose, because that's for the one that they gave us.
Yeah. And that'll go on the wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got room in there.
Yeah, I need to just titty-bit things up. Well, I got the skimmer socks as well this week. We do get pollen down here quite a lot in the spring, don't we? And it'll form on top of the pool.
Right.
And if that goes through your skimmer, it'll go straight into the filter.
Right.
And clog it all up a lot quicker. So these go over the skimmer basket.
Yep.
And it just collects all the pollen, and you can just take them off and rinse them and use them again.
Yeah, I think you got room in there for other stuff as well. You can fit everything in there, I think.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's everything in the box. Apart from the 2 poles that we'll say we've got some brackets to mount them on the wall. We just haven't mounted them on the wall yet. That will go down the side. And we're going to hang on to this box in case we have problems and we have to send it back. And these 2 will... I might put those in the garage next to the AC unit. In that back cupboard out the way.
Oh yeah, that might work.
So that might work in there. In case you're wondering, each of these bags is £40.
Bring me roses on a Tuesday, kiss me at the red light. We both like to walk down in Shelby Park. You hold my head at bedtime, you know my favorite wine. This is why we work, why it's you and I.
Right, all the salt's in. We've had a bit of a tidy up, so we just put the poles down there for now and the box over there. We've finally got the sun loungers out down here. The reason we got them here is, I think we mentioned last time, sun rises up there and then you just see it going over about this time of day, about going up for 1:30. It will go, in the winter, it will go past the house. But you're going to get sun in this area, so we think this is probably the best place to have them during the day and not too close to the pool. And then we just put the barbecue over here for now. Still trying to work out what to do with that, whether to put it outside or whatever. Right, so we're going to sit down in our glorious new patio furniture you showed us making the last vlog. That was not stressful at all.
No.
Let's talk about the fire pit. That was really weird. So if you remember the fire pit we got, the colour didn't match, did it? It didn't come as part of this set, did it?
No, but I 100% thought it was the same colour.
So we got it from Amazon, and then it wasn't the same colour. We opened the box, as you saw in the last vlog, and looked at it and said nope. And then I contacted the sellers to return it, and then that's when we discovered it wasn't a free returns policy, was it?
No.
It basically was saying, pick the shipper of your choice, and then we'll give you a label. and that thing weighs a lot, a couple £100. So to ship it back, we're going to cost us a couple $100.
Yeah.
Probably. It was $240.
Yeah.
New?
Plus tax.
Plus tax, so it would have cost us probably half that.
Or at least.
To ship it back. So I was pinging him trying to get a deal and say, hey, you know, can we ship it back? You know, what's the rules for shipping back? You know, do you pick up that type of thing? Be nice.
Pleasant.
And I was getting weird emails back saying, oh, I'm sure the colour will work for you, or I'm sure you can keep it. I put a support ticket thing in the morning, and I only ever got emails back at either 7 p.m. or 7 a.m., which makes me think it was offshore, was the support centre. And, you know, I'd respond straight away to their response to me, but I wouldn't get another response for 24 hours at 7 a.m. So it was a bit weird. Anyway, we went backwards and forwards, and they kept saying, yeah, I'm sure it'll work fine, I'm sure it'll look good. I'm like, yeah, but how do we send it back? Well, I'm sure it'll, you know, the colours won't clash yet, but how do I send it back? And then it said, we will give you $30 to keep the
unit.
To keep the unit. And we're like, you know what? I never heard that before of Amazon. And the only thing I can think of is they don't want to get dinged for the algorithm for returning things. So they're like, you keep it, because we'll have to repackage it, and it might get damaged on the way back, and da-da-da-da-da. So I think I was away this week, and I messaged Max and said, well, what do we do with this? So she said, ask him for $50. Yorkshire. So yeah, I went back and I said, okay, what about $50 and we'll keep it? And again, 24 hours went past, 7 p.m. 7 a.m. that was, 7 a.m. it came in. Well, we don't normally go past $30, but I spoke to my manager and we'll give you $50 to keep it. So we're keeping it. It's in the back of the car, ready to go to the depot, but, well, we got two options. We either keep it and assemble it, or we sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Try and sell it.
I mean, I'm not going to give it away.
Yeah.
Because it is a nice one.
And it's brand new.
So I'm not going to give it away.
But you could knock like $30 off the list price and still make $20 profit.
Yeah.
Because they gave us a tax back on it as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, we don't know what to do yet. What do you think we should do? Should we assemble it and bring it out here and use it even though it's a grey, as opposed to...
it's like a brownie colour.
Well, it's grey.
It is grey, but against this grey,
blue,
it looks brown.
Yeah. So, you know, what do we do? Do we keep it? Do we sell it? I don't know. Definitely keeping it as far as it's not shipping back.
Yeah.
And we already got the refund back on Amazon, $50. So we will have to see. Very weird. Never come across that before.
Don't ask, you don't get.
That's true. Well, we're going to finish a brew. Crazy Scottish Neighbour will be coming over and we'll be talking about the fence. And then we'll catch up with you later this week and give you an update how things are progressing. The other thing we've got to do tomorrow, we may bring you with you. We're going to go look at tile. For the master bathroom, so we may show you a huge showroom that's north of Orlando, and then we're going to get a bucket because we're going to put some acid in this pool and we don't have a bucket.
Well, actually, I just had a look at the thing, the bottle that it comes in, and it says just put it in directly.
Okay.
But be very careful, obviously, so you need to wear some gloves and some goggles and stuff.
Yeah.
So I need to read it again and figure it out.
Yeah.
So I think it's to bring the pH into...
alignment. Yeah. Okay, so stay tuned. This vlog will continue as we move forward, getting the pool ready for us to swim. Well, hello. You join us on Sunday afternoon. We're just having fun charging the car, aren't we, Max? I think we tried 3 different chargers maybe, and then we went to one that somebody else was in, and it still wouldn't start because it kept saying it was in use. So, long story short, we had to call Electrify America on the phone and get them to reboot the charger to get us going. No, very good, weren't they? We got on them, very good. And I now know these chargers are actually running Microsoft Windows software because I've just seen it reboot. So we are here. We're about to go, as I mentioned earlier in the vlog, we're about to go into the, what's it called, Tile and
Floor and Decor.
Floor and Decor. It's now 4:30. It opens till 6 o'clock. We were a bit low on juice after going out for lunch, so we're just we're 52%. Be here another 10 minutes, and then we will head into Floor and Decor. And have you got your tile things sorted that you want? So Maxine's just connecting to her phone and going into the store. Have you got your choices sorted for what tile? Do you have them in your cart?
I have them in the cart.
So we can go and look at them and see if they're the same colour.
Yes.
And what tile are we looking for today?
Everything.
Shower floor, walls and main floor? They're the 3? Yeah. Okay, we will look at these designs and bring you along. This is like a huge warehouse, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been before.
Yeah. So I think we brought these folks along before, which assured me, wasn't it? Right, so we'll pop in there and see if we can find some tile, either to take back with us or to say no, it's no good.
Yeah, I need to look at the colours.
Yeah, like you saw on the last vlog. Yeah, just because it shows the colour on the picture doesn't mean that's what it's like in real life.
No.
So here we are. Just say it's a huge like warehouse area, tile wood, floor and decor stone. So let's go and have a see what they got in here. Okay, Max, where do we start?
These are the 4 that I've got in now. I don't think 2 of them are in stock. So
The size of it, yeah, it's huge. This place is huge, 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 huge.
nice.
Does that look great to you?
Don't know. It's got brown in it. Okay. No.
No.
That's no good.
No.
That's no good.
That's why you go and checking it.
Yeah.
What's next on your list then?
Well, the other 2 aren't in stock here.
I'll just have a wander around, have a look and see if there's anything that grabs your eye.
The only other one is that one I thought for the
shower.
For the shower floor.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be in here. Just wish it would tell you where it were.
Yeah. So we found the shower floor one that you're looking at. It kind of looks 3D, doesn't it, when you're walking on it?
That's probably a bit Epcot-y.
$12.99 a square foot. Made how much?
For the floor, we need 20 square feet.
For the shower floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep looking, but I think that's probably I needed to look at it and, you know what I mean? It's got
Quite
all the
thick,
different,
aren't they?
yeah, it's got them all in a different colour, you know,
Yeah.
different grading. I just don't want one colour.
Yeah.
175.
Do you fancy this against this?
Yeah. Do you think you like that? I like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. That was the last tile you just saw. We've got 13 boxes of that big tile, and we have 3 boxes of the 3D tile. Ready to go? You good to go, Max? Good to go. Right, so how many square feet was that, Max?
200 square feet.
200 square feet of the big stuff, and 30 square feet of the small stuff. Maxine got a deal on the price, so I think that whole lot came to $750 plus tax. So it's about $800 for everything, which isn't bad for a bathroom and a tile, is it?
No.
So thank you very much. Do you think you get everything today?
No.
No. Right, it's the next day, isn't it, Max? So next evening, I should say. It's 7:30 the next evening, the Monday evening.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a problem, didn't we?
We did.
What happened?
The tile is polished, and for some reason I never even thought about it until I was in the car back home, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you saw us load it up on the way back.
Yeah, that it's going to be too slippy in the bathroom floor.
If you just turn that light on there, you'll see it.
Yeah.
So if you turn that light on, you'll see this has got like a...
It's polished.
Polish to it, and the contractor said nope, because he said if you get it wet, if I put my hand on here and I get my hand wet and put it on here, it's lethal. You're just gonna skid all over. So we have a lot of boxes of tile that we don't need.
Yes.
Luckily we can take them back, but we're going to keep this for the shower walls
around the bath.
But we have to do some different flooring, so we've got 2 options. We still have 84 square feet of this stuff left, and we'd have to get another 55 square feet, but would the colours match? We don't know. Or you have to go and find another 140 square feet of a different tile.
To match that?
Yeah.
And I don't like patterns, so.
So, yeah, that was a bit of a unplanned replanning.
Yeah, kind of had it in my head.
Yep, but we've had the contractor here looking at the vanities and everything and checking that's all right. Oh, and I had a little project as well, didn't I, Max, this evening?
Well, I don't like being in here.
Didn't take me too long.
No.
Yeah, we have the fire pit up and running. I'll just turn the lights off in a minute and give you the effect. So it wasn't that hard to put together, was it?
No.
So I don't know if we got all these beads right yet, because the flames are kind of all over the place at the moment. But,
is that right? I don't know. We've never had a fire pit before.
Yeah, we don't know. And then it's just got. It's using the same gas thing that we have for the barbecue, and it fits on there. And yeah, it's
not quite the same colour.
It's not quite the same. It looks all right, doesn't it? No, we're not seeing it in daylight yet. It's in this yellow light of the night.
Yeah.
But if you hold that, I'll turn the light out. You've only got that on low at the moment, haven't you?
That's on low, yeah. So I'm still not happy with it because it's a bit high for me, so we might be getting like a wind guard for it, so...
Glass thing.
A glass thing to go around it.
Yeah, but the fence will help it. So yeah, very pretty. Hey up, it's the next day. Things are warming up out here. So a couple of things. Maxine's been testing the pool. You saw us put the salting earlier on, and she's been using these. I don't, with these pools, you use these little litmus type sticks that give you all the information. And Still no chlorine in it, 0 chlorine after we put all that salt in. But then we realised there was another step. Remember pool school back in that one when I said it was really tough and he was throwing a lot at you? Yeah, there is a separate thing, because once you put the salt in, you still have to come out here and you have to turn this guy on. Chlorinating this True Clear and set that number to 50%. And we couldn't set that number to 50% because it wouldn't accept it through the app. But he managed to come online remotely and get it going for us, and then that turns this little guy on. As you see, so he's got a bit of white in there already. So he's now making chlorine, but it may take us like 24 hours. So yeah, that salt's been in there for 2 days, but we haven't been chlorinating, which is a shame, but you'll learn as you go along. And the other thing is, Maxine was told to put the acid in, which we did, but now the pool is high in acid, and the problem with that is, if it gets high in acid, you can't actually get rid of it. You have to basically take all the water out and refill it again, because we had to do that in Virginia. And our friends, we went out with them on Saturday night who had a pool, they've had to refill theirs twice since new, but that was more to do with the calcium coming out of the plaster. We haven't been putting the heat on or anything, and we're hoping that means the plaster will settle more quickly. Yeah, it's not balanced, so we can't go in there yet. We're still working on it. And other bit of news is, Maxine got a message yesterday saying that the bath was going to be delivered today, the same bath that they tried to deliver on Friday when we were out and not in the house. Never told us till about half an hour before. Not had any messages today, not had any confirmation it's shipped today. So the saga of delivery from the last vlog still goes on into this vlog. And what else? Oh, and then Maxine is now trying to get hold of the company that shipped us those vanities to get the paint, touch-up paint, but that's proven a nightmare as well because there's no direct numbers, they're all third-party shippers. So yeah, it's not great nowadays getting this stuff into your house, but we'll keep you updated, tell you if the vanity arrives today or not. Put your bets on now. I think I know which way I'm going to go. Right, it's 7:15. We were just sat watching the telly, weren't we?
Yes.
And we heard a banging outside.
Yeah.
And looked out the door, and there's a truck there.
Yeah. No.
Phone
Phone calls, emails, text messages, nothing.
Yep. We heard this bang, bang out the front, and the bath has arrived on a pallet. Shall we open it up and see what it's like?
Yeah. Because that's definitely been something on it.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see if it's cracked or anything.
Yeah, let me get my cutters. I asked him, but apparently he's his own truck. Right. What they do is they just hire contractors and they just put them on the truck and then take them out. So you had like pictures of bottles of wine on his truck. Yeah. And I asked him, and he goes, "It's a wrap," and he gets paid to advertise. Ah. So that's what it is. He has a wrap on it, and then he gets paid, which I guess is a good idea. Yeah. But it means these folks are just basically you know, contractors who I guess they don't really, like the other guy, he'd only been working for him a day, hadn't he? Yeah. Or whatever. With their own trucks, just getting money for them to deliver. Bless you. Right there for now.
Oh, goodness me.
Okay. Madame. Didn't feel that heavy actually, because it could actually pick it up off the pallet.
No, it's not supposed to be heavy. It's just big.
And hang on, get that off.
That must be the drain. This is what I ordered.
Brush nickel, overflow, and drain.
Yeah.
So just to check what it looks like.
Or scuffs, or cracks, or.
This one you can actually just tear through. I guess this is somehow mysteriously cling film between two layers. There you go.
Installation guide. Oh, it does have foam on top as well, there, look.
Yeah, it's padded on top, isn't it? Yeah. All the way around. It looks alright.
It looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah. And it comes up at both sides, as you can see, with the picture
it's
on
like
the front.
Bottom
double slipper.
Oh yeah, double slipper, is that they call it?
That's what they call them. Like that.
Yeah, well, it looks to be here in one piece.
Looks to be in one piece.
So, job's a good one. We have finally have the bath. one more thing closer to.
That's the last big thing.
That's the last big thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to stay in here because that's not going to. The humidity won't affect that, will it?
No.
Good to go. What do you think? Good? Happy?
Happy? Yes.
Right, that's one more thing. And we've been online reading up on swimming pools, all the stuff that our people never told us about the pool, aren't we? Checking on things. So we'll work all that out. So we're still fighting to get in the pool, but we can't really get in because it's no chlorine at the moment and it's still acidic. Yeah. Acid!
Yeah.
So, but the chlorine hopefully will kick in now. That chlorinator's running.
I'll try and test it again tomorrow and see if there's any difference.
Yeah, and we'll bring you along. Let's check it out together. Good morning. Well, today is the day I have to get 140 square foot of tile back in this car and take it back to the tile place because, yes, we made a mistake. So I'm going to do that, let you just a quick time lapse on it. If you're doing this, do a bit of warm-up first. These tile boxes are heavy. They're upstairs by the bathroom, so I've got to pick them up, bring them down, lay them out in here, and when we were doing it, lay them out over the back axle, because that's the way the tile people taught us to do it, so it doesn't put too much stress on the car. Try and put as much weight as possible directly across the back axle. Doesn't matter as much in a battery car, but it's a good practice to do. So I'm going to get on with that. Probably take me, the way I'm doing it as well is I'll bring 2 or 3 down and then take a break, because these are really heavy. So concentrate on your breathing, do your warm up. This is heavy lifting stuff, but we'll get it done together. Let's get on with it.
There's a heavy load upon my back, no way to throw it off. For a second I believe it's gone. I'm just a fool out of luck, standing on the open road, always with a heavy load.
Ah, there you are. Let me get you. So yes, time for a nice fizzy beverage. So that wasn't as bad as unloading. It was about 50 minutes, but I did take a break for about 15. Because the biggest problem you have here is humidity. It was like 95% humidity when I started. And the biggest challenge you have is overheating, heat stroke. So the best thing to do is, you know, take regular breaks, drink lots of liquids. But because I was bringing them downstairs instead of carrying them upstairs, it was easier. And they're on the floor, I found it easier to kind of pick them up, throw them on the bed, stand up, and then carry them down rather than try and do a deadlift, because I'm old and knackered. But yeah, we got all those in, and I got the other 3 packs that we are keeping for the shower floor in the garage. That was another mistake. I took them all upstairs hoping it would be more efficient for doing the tiling, and the guy came and said, no, I cut all the tiles outside, so you're gonna have to carry. I'm gonna have to carry them all down again. So my mistake, 2 mistakes then, the tile and carrying it upstairs. The reason I put it in this car and not mine, which is bigger, is like we said earlier in the vlog, there are free chargers, though you saw frustration. But hey, you know, Maxine gets free charging for 2 years. Let's take hers back to the tile place this afternoon and exchange it. She's going to buy more tile from that place. So we did look at the tile we've got on the floor, because we have 84 cubic feet of the 140 we'd need already in the garage left over from the last job. But there's 2 batches of that tile, and then we could get some more, but that's another batch. And you know, mixing batches of tile is not a good idea. So I think we're going to take this back here, get an exchange, and then Max is going to buy some new tile for the floor and the wall that is not shiny, because then we won't be slipping on it. But we are keeping the shower, the 3D type shower floor stuff you saw before. So that's done. Also just changed the pool filter, and the heating is on. We turned the heating on for the first time. So stay tuned, because hopefully by the end of this vlog we'll get to try out the pool. I think it was 72 degrees, and we set the heating of the pool to 85. Actually, it was 69 because we started it yesterday, then turned it off overnight. 70. We lost about 2 degrees overnight. That's why people talk about solar blankets. Just trying it out, see what it is. And then, yeah, hopefully by the weekend, because it's now a Friday. Hopefully by the weekend, then we will be able to use it. So stay tuned. I'm going to cool off with a fizzy non-alcoholic beverage and catch you in a minute. Right, we're back at Floor & Decor. We just went in charge again. We're at 50% charge, but it's free. So we topped that up to 80%, just sat there for 11 minutes. Back at Floor & Decor, I just pulled into that bay and unloaded. They've unloaded all the tile for me. Maxon's just inside, they're just processing the invoice to get the money back, and then we'll go and look for a replacement tile.
Done.
All
money
done?
Back.
Got your money back? Go and look at some more tile?
Yes.
Non-slippy tile.
Non-slippy tile.
This is what Max is thinking of next, the Modelo Grey, which is cheaper actually than the old stuff, isn't it? And there's a thing on the app where you can actually pick the tile and then take a photograph of your room, and it will, like an image, it'll do like AI and make an image of your tile, what it would look like in your bathroom. Obviously this wouldn't be the same,
no.
And that wall wouldn't be there. No. But you should just be aware this is ceramic and it might scratch.
Yeah.
Even though we'll be working bare feet in that most of the time. So this is the one we settled on, isn't it, Max?
It is.
It's a porcelain, it's got some blue in it.
It's exactly the same price as the other.
It's exactly the same price as the last one, $179 a square foot, is it?
Yeah.
And we need 13 boxes of this to go in the car.
Yeah.
That you can unload when we get back.
You've got my muscles going.
Yep. So yeah, I'll go and get this. So it's got like a bit of blue in it.
So it matched the vanities.
Yep, match the vanities. So I will go and get the car and we'll get them to load this into here.
Yes.
Hey Max,
What?
I'm getting deja vu.
Yeah.
We've been here before.
We've done it before.
Seems like a few hours ago I was loading the car up like this.
Yeah.
It's a good car though, it doesn't have problems handling it, but there we go. No. Another 175 square feet. Yep. Off we go. Well, good morning. It's a Saturday. It's currently 70 degrees, but it will get up into the 80s today. It's a beautiful day. The pool heater is on. The pool is at 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's time. Let's go have a swim. Tell you what, feels kind of surreal that this is ours. I feel like I'm in somebody's vacation home. Was it worth all the effort? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, we spent yesterday getting the heaters working, testing them, getting the final pool balanced. Maxine had to put some additional stuff in to get rid of some acid. But yeah, we're going to enjoy the pool today. It just feels surreal. It's like, is this really ours? But we're going to enjoy it after all the stress of getting it. What we did as well is I'll put a clip in here. We were testing the lights out. There's all different light patterns you can put on. So we were going through, it basically goes through a cycle. You have like a menu of different lights and then it cycles through. Maxine ended up on purple, just like a car. She likes purple. So we cycled the lights. So we're gonna have a bit of a splash. We've got to go out, but we're coming back tonight and we're gonna check out the hot tub and we're gonna turn the lights on. And we'll finish this vlog on a positive of us enjoying our pool. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next vlog.